Here's camp. Over there is our dining campfire, our sumps way over there. All our tents are that way. And right now, I'm in a tree. This is one of the biggest trees around here. And look at the bark. It's like super thick. And so you can basically just climb up this tree just on the bark by itself. And look at the roots. The roots are, compared to my foot, they're huge.
That one looks like Mount Phillips. That one looks like Big Red. That one looks like Baldy.
There's just quartz all over the place here. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, just about.
Barely, I missed it, yeah. So, today is night 6 or day 6. It doesn't matter that much. So today we woke up at 5. It was really cold this morning and we didn't really want to get moving, but we got moving. We got on the trail pretty early by 6:30, which was really good. Then we hiked 2 miles in an hour. It's really hard downhill to Crooked Creek. There we just checked in and we didn't really do that much. They had chickens and goats, so we caught chickens. We spent a long time chasing down the little peeps. They have little tiny peeps. They're super hard to catch. We fed their goats, which were named Cat and Dog. They were pretty big goats. And then there was a swing that we swung on, and there's this huge old pine tree. The bark stuck out like 3 inches, so me and Nick, we climbed it. We managed to climb all the way around it, and that was pretty crazy. Like we got like 10 feet up and went around it. After that, we had dinner for lunch. So we had spaghetti for lunch because we didn't want to boil water here. And then, yeah, we ate lunch. We got on the trail at 1, so we spent 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours at Crooked Creek, right, Ashton? So yeah, we spent a lot of time there. And then after that, we hiked. It was a crazy hike. I mean, we did 1,000 feet up, straight up, in half a mile, which is really crazy. And then we went right back down that on the other side. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then we got here. This is one of my favorite campsites. It's a really nice meadow with a stream going right next to it. We actually went fishing in the stream. We took little tiny pieces out of our paracord, attached the lures. We made a fish cam to them, and Nick, he caught 2 fish in this stream, which is pretty crazy. I didn't catch any. I tried for a while though. Then we just hung out, and I tried to catch a snake. There are a ton of snakes out here in the meadow because it's like swampland almost in some places. So we did that. We ate our lunch for dinner. It wasn't super good, super filling, but it was, good lunch. Dinner. Then, so me, Nick, Ashton, and Drew, we made a bola. So if you don't know what a bola is, it's like we took 2 handkerchiefs, filled them with dirt and a hacky sack, tied them to the end of a rope, and you'd swing it super fast above your head, and then throw it, kind of, and it would just swing and knock, like it's designed to wrap around your feet so you can't run. We did that. We practiced on a stick for a while until we got good at hitting the stick. Then we tried it on us. That hurt. I tried running across the meadow, and Nick threw it at me, and he nailed me right in the arm. You can actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but like right here, there's an imprint of a hacky sack on my arm. It hurt pretty bad. But that was a lot of fun making that bowl. We still have it. It's over by the dining flag. Oh, I also threw it and I missed, and it went straight at the dining fly and knocked out a pole. It threw the pole like 10 feet. Like, that just tells you about the power of this weapon. Do we do anything else? today was another relaxed day. We only did 5 miles. Tomorrow is our 9-mile day, so we're gonna wake up at 5 again, hike a while to a commissary where we get our food, then hike a lot more. It'll be fun though. I mean, yeah. Oh, at the cabin that we went to at Crooked Creek, you could do candle making or a cabin tour. We didn't do either of those, but they look kind of fun. This is our campsite for night 6. It's one of the best ones we've been to so far. There's a stream right over here. Right here. It was really good because we wiped ourselves off with a bandana and water. It's really nice. Then over here we have our dining fly, our campfire, our bear bags are right there, and it's really beautiful. So since there was a creek next to our camp, I decided to make kind of like a fishing line, a fly fishing line, so I could try to catch fish. So at fish camp, we made this lure, and so I just took some string out of paracord, tied it on, and I tried to fish. I didn't catch anything, but one of the other kids in our crew caught a small trout. It was pretty cool, with like this same thing.
Where?
Right now we're eating lunch on top of Big Red. It's a mountain. We're at like at the 11,000 some hundred feet. It's pretty crazy. It's named Big Red because there are red rocks everywhere, and so it appears to be red. We did almost, how much? How many miles, Ashton? We did a lot of miles. It was about 5 or 6 miles straight up here. It was like 2,000-foot climb. We're all really tired, but the view is amazing. You can see so far out this way. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it goes into fields and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
It's gonna be dead until...
Today is day 7 of our trek. This was a hard day. So today we woke up at Buck Creek. We packed up real quick. We got on the road by 6:35.
Yeah, we woke up at 5.
Yeah, we woke up at 5, which is pretty common now. Well, not tomorrow. We're waking up at 4:30. But so we woke up at 5. We got everything together. We got on the trail. So this is pretty crazy. We did almost 2.5 miles.
No, it was almost 2.
It was almost 2 miles in 35 minutes.
With packs.
With packs and some crazy elevation change. So we were booking it. So we got to Phillips Junction. We went to the commissary. We got our food. That was pretty good. We got fresh fruit and milk again, which is always really nice. Then we got on the trail. So today was probably our hardest day.
Difficulty-wise?
Yeah, difficulty-wise. So we did 2,000 feet of elevation change over the course of 6 miles. And we did it in 4 hours.
Including breaks.
Yeah, 4 hours, including breaks, straight up. We were moving fast with packs. It's pretty crazy. So we did that. We got to Mountain Big Red. That was amazing. You could see so far. And they had all this red sandstone. That was why it was called Big Red. So after that, we hiked down on the other side. We then hiked another 2 miles. Like 1.5 miles to this campsite where we're right now. We practiced bowling, throwing the bola now some more, And so now I am pretty good. I can hit the stick almost every single time I throw it and knock it down. It's a pretty big stick. Oh, and while we were in camp, we saw this huge mule buck.
And I saw it while I was pooping.
Ashton was pooping while I walked right past him, and how many points was it? It was about like 6 or 8.
I think it might have been 8.
An 8-point buck walk right through camp. It was so crazy. We're on a stream again, but unfortunately this one doesn't have trout in it, so we can't go fishing. And that's about it. Tomorrow we're waking up at 4:30 and climbing Mount Phillips, which is
second tallest
in Philmont. So it'll probably take us, I don't know, about an hour and a half to climb it with only day packs. So that just tells you about how steep it is. What else did we do today? We mostly did hiking. We didn't do any programs really. We didn't have any programs, right? Yeah, we didn't have any programs. Yeah, this campsite's pretty crazy because we're right next to the stream, and all of these, I have no idea what they are, but they're like larvae. They just fly around to get everywhere. There's thousands of them. I've killed so many because they just don't care. They'll crawl right on you and won't fly away if you go right up to them. So we're going to bed pretty early. It's 8:15. Early. So yep, that's about it. See you tomorrow. The view up here is amazing. You can see so far. This is at the top of Mount. Alright, so we just woke up at 4:30 to summit Mount Phillips. So cold out. Right, Ashton?
No. Feels just as cold as any other day.
So it's like in the low 30s, basically. It's pretty cold.
I wouldn't say the low 30s, I would just say 30s.
The view up here is amazing. You can see so far. This is at the top of Mount Phillips. It's like, I don't know, 11,000, 12,000 feet. It's crazy just to see how far we've hiked so far. I mean, you can see all the way back. Way out there. So crazy far. It's kind of amazing.
He woke up. Oh, there he is. Dave.
Can we bother you to take a picture of all of them? No, not at all.
Today is, what, day 8? Mm-hmm. And the days are flying by really quick. It's day 8 already. It feels like it's day 3 or 4 right now. I mean, we've done some pretty crazy stuff. So yeah, so today we woke up at 4:30. It was freezing out. There's no natural light at all. You had to use your headlamp. Just a good thing we have those, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to see it all. We got on the trail by 5:30. We packed only our day packs and breakfast, and we climbed Mount Phillips. Mount Phillips is about 12,000. It's the second tallest mountain in Philmont, and it's about 12,000 feet, right?
Pretty close to.
Yeah, about 12,000 feet. So we climbed almost 1,000 feet of elevation just to climb it.
I think it was 2,000.
No, it was 2,000 feet of elevation, over 2 miles up it. But the climb was definitely worth it. We could see so far. It's crazy to see because you could see all the way back to where we started. And it's just insane to see how far you've walked. Like, it's crazy to think about. Like, we've walked almost 40 miles so far. Actually,
more than that.
45, maybe even 50 miles so far. And that might not seem like a lot. I mean, it's only like an hour in the car. But that's taken us 8 days to go so far. And you're cutting out the light, Ashton. And so, I mean, it is crazy just to see how far you've gone. But, I mean, tomorrow seems like a good day. Oh wait, no, I mean, okay, so we climbed Mount Phillips. Then when we were walking back down, we passed this buck, walked within like 20 feet of us. It's crazy. The deer here are not scared of humans. I don't know why there's so many humans pass by them, or I have no idea. Or maybe just because they're not hunted like in Pennsylvania. But so this ranger kind of scared this deer right into us when we were in the V of a switchback, and so it was really close. Then we got back down to our camp, packed up. We were on the road by 9, almost 10.
It was
and then
9:45,
yeah.
10.
Then we did this super hard hike. It was probably one of the hardest hikes so far, right, Ashton?
Yeah.
I mean, just the uphill part.
Hill.
We climbed up really far, really fast. I mean, at some points, the kid in front of me, my head was at his, like, I would stand up and my head would bump the bottom of his backpack. Like, that's how steep it was. So we did that. That was really hard. It took us about an hour to do for about maybe half a mile, just straight up. After that, though, it was nice, easy. We walked through this super awesome valley with a stream in it. We saw a bunch of trout, and it was amazing. We crossed the stream a bunch too. And then, so we walked down that valley for like 6 miles. Today was one of the longer days. So it was like 8 to 9 miles in total, counting Mount Phillips. And so we walked down. We got here to Black Mountain. It's a staff camp, but it's like Crooked Creek, and there's no road to it, so there's no trash, no swap box, no potable water, which is kind of annoying. So we got here, and they had a black powder rifle open, so we did that right away. That was pretty crazy, right, Ashton? He says he nodded yes. So it's crazy how long it takes to prep them and to shoot them, but they're awesome to shoot. They were really loud. There's a big like smoke cloud that came out. I hit the target 2 out of 3 times. Ashton got what, 2 out of 3? Yeah. But then after that we came to our campsite, set up camp, and we just chilled all night. It was nice. I tried to bowl them more. I refilled it with dirt, so it's a lot heavier now, and I came up with a new way to throw it. You kind of like grenade launch it like that, and it goes pretty far. Oh, and there are these 2 doe. They would walk within 5 feet of us, maybe even 10. I was closer to 10 feet, but they would walk so close. Like I could have tackled one of them if I wanted to. It was crazy. We talked. We could have played baseball here, but I decided not to. Oh, and we had a great dinner. We had stuffing, chicken, and cranberries all mixed together in the pot. It's really good. Yep, that's about it for today. Anything else, Ashton?
Nope. Now we talked about the public school education.
Oh yeah, we talked about our schools a lot. It's funny to swap stories with a bunch of other kids from schools around us, out in our crew, because we're all from different troops. I mean, it's pretty similar, but they're all slightly different, and they're all really funny. That's about it. Mount Phillips is really beautiful. I think now that we're so far in the trek, we're kind of slowing down and realizing how crazy this place is, how beautiful and awesome it is, and that we're probably gonna miss it when we leave. But right now, we all just want to get back to base camp so we can get food, sleep on beds. I mean, they're not good beds, but the mattresses, kind of, and have ice cream, and just get back home and sleep.